Okay. Sorry about that. My computer just crashed. Don't know how, but whatever. Let me just make sure everything is working as intended. Just give me a moment. I'm just gonna ping this. Cool. Okay. I just want to make sure that the dock work is intended. All right, let's go.
Shrine.
That's humanity's last hope against knives. Save us from the oppression of technology. Return the stone monument to the pedestal of the shrine. We should have all the materials we need to craft the stone monument. Please, Date, you're the only one who can save me. You're the only one who can save this world.
Only me?
Date.
I'm the only one who can save her.
Hey, Date.
What?
I knew it. It's dangerous to do what Iris tells us.
I get what you're saying, but is it really dangerous?
Date, think rationally. This appears to be a pedestal.
Let's investigate it.
I am certain you are supposed to place something here.
The monument Iris was talking about?
Correct. But are you absolutely sure you want to obey Iris?
Yeah, let's not do that. There's something here.
Someone's there?
Let's observe.
Who is this?
Futoshi?
That is not Mama.
Futoshi.
Can I talk to him?
Definitely Futoshi.
I heard that Futoshi left on a journey to Sri Lanka to cultivate tea leaves.
What? Really, Futoshi? You're just gonna leave Ikuno behind?
I don't get this reference.
Someone's there?
Okay, let's talk.
Excuse me, who are you? What the?
Oh, there you go. Okay, I just gonna post a quick update over on there. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. Sorry.
That scared me. Why is there a monster in marble?
Yes. Hello, Doc. How are you doing?
Hey, don't say that about Mama.
Oh, please. Is that this man?
Is this man?
What? You know him?
Not exactly. He is a familiar face that has appeared in many unrelated people's dreams. He is an urban legend of sorts.
Oh, pretty good.
If you are interested,
Pretty good.
I can tell you more later.
We just finished Mizuki route. We're doing the true end path bit to then to be able to unlock Annihilation,
No, that's okay.
and that way we're gonna kind of like ping pong around. We should be able to finish this by tonight.
You're a material?
All right.
There's a crafting table here.
Craft NA. Well, hold on. Let's try and see if we can get a.
Iris's live stream is showing on the monitor.
Yeah, let's do that first.
There's something next to the crafting table. A crafting table.
What is NA?
I see. You can take advantage of this glitch, Date.
But I don't know anything about guitars.
I said glitch, not Gretch.
I could do that?
This game is filled with bugs and programming errors. We can take advantage of that to reveal things not supposed to be seen.
I see. Let's try.
Understood. What? It spent the this man material. We can use you?
Is it a glitched skill?
Oh, I see.
How about that?
The numbers have changed.
What, is it August 32nd?
No, the pickaxe is level 255.
That's pretty extreme.
But with this glitched item, we may be able to destroy something we were not supposed to be able to.
Very good to
Something in the game
know.
world. Or rather, something Iris doesn't want us to destroy. This appears to be a pedestal. This is a strange wall.
Let's dig it.
I see. I just need to use the pickaxe.
You're right.
Leave it to me.
Holy shit, that one goes out a while.
The wall disappeared.
The iris has bloomed?
No, this is no miracle. Merely the result of the game's programming, changing the iris from wilted to bloom.
That can't be.
Dante, what are you doing? What about the monument? What about fighting Knives? Tell her that we have the strongest pickaxe. We don't need that. Let's continue. Wait! Dante! No! Don't abandon me!
Peace.
What's with this screen? Is it loading? Well, if you need to use the bathroom, now's the time.
This is...
Golden Yokocho. Not the world of Shovelfort.
This might be Iris's real Somnium.
There's nothing here. We have no choice but to move forward.
Let's go.
Is this the exit?
Let's enter.
Let's go in.
We're back.
Hey, look.
What?
Nice is close. Dante, help me, please.
Iris!
Let's help Iris. Let's help her by freeing her from her world of delusion. Reveal the truth hiding inside her imagination, Dante. It's a pyramid.
Let's try digging it. We do have
Got
a
it.
level 255
Didn't
pickaxe.
work.
So it's not invincible.
It was taxed to its limit. A mirror door. Well said, Date. No, you can't! That mirror amplifies the power of dance! Then I will do it! Stop, please! Ah!
No, we can't dance.
Is this Iris when she was a child?
Iris, this is all in your head. You're imagining it. It's not real.
No, you're wrong, Date!
Iba,
What?
let's end this.
Yeah. Leave me! It's blocked.
Alright, let's just go ahead and destroy
Leave
it.
me!
Nope.
Iba, that thing there. Destroy it.
Yes!
Stop!
Kill!
Understood. Please, stop! Stop!
They hit the turn on the TV. They hit the pentagram. They hit the fucking pentagram, man. On TV, it doesn't matter which channel. Ah! Yeah, we were. I didn't stock up an extra bonus on that one.
Okay, I think I got it. So it's like this. Date and Tessa were attacked at Golden Yokocho by a group of unknown gunmen?
No, not unknown. They were hired by Nyes Laws, also known as Nyes. I found out Nyes' secret, and now they want me dead.
Date, is this for real?
It's true that we were shot at by armed gunmen, but the nice part...
Date, you don't believe me?
No. You can't gaslight gatekeep girl boss your way out of this one.
Iris, let me be honest. I think you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
It's not my imagination. Why don't you believe me? Date, you're just being stubborn.
You know it's bad when even Ota has his reservations. Like, he isn't even jumping at, oh no, Nyes is totally real. No, he actually has, like, valid skepticism.
You're just a cynical old man who doesn't believe in anything.
Then you have to give me proof. If you can't show me proof, I can't believe you. Iris, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fine then. I was stupid to think I could trust you, Date. Bye.
You better not spot her.
There's a room back there she kinda made her own. She's probably there.
She's certainly made herself at home. Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times.
I just call her by her actual name. Do you believe any of this? Please say no.
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Right.
You don't believe Nyes Laws exist?
No.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
Oh.
I don't know. But it might have something to do with Renju.
He was looking for Iris.
In any case, we don't know who's behind, but we know she's in danger. Which is why I came here. I need you to hide Iris.
What?
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
Yeah, we need to fucking...
Oh yeah. If you make her mad, you make me mad.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I guess you'll have to be mad then.
Yeah!
She had to hear the truth. The cold, hard truth.
Even if that's true, you could have worded it nicer. You could have handled this better, Date.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
I think so as well. You are as clumsy as ever.
Alright, sunrise for me.
Hide Iris? I mean, I don't mind, but... why here?
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor, so I can't take her to HQ. That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either. So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here. If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
Ah,
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more, any minute now.
you're being babysat by a
Mizuki?
12-year-old.
Don't worry, I understand everything. I'll protect Iris.
Anyway, if they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
I know how strong she is.
Good luck, you two.
Thanks, Date.
Which also means that Oda can't try anything or else Mizuki would fucking break every bone in his body. Let's talk to the mother.
Date.
I'm sorry for coming so late. I need to talk to you about Iris.
What is it?
Conspiracy.
Iris said something to me that was very concerning. She said she's being targeted by an organization called Nizatlaws, and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
I didn't intend to hide it from you.
Oh boy.
I just never found the right time.
Huh?
She's sick. Iris has a malignant brain tumor.
Yeah. So all the conspiracies? Yep. If you also remember, how her route ended, where she had suddenly died. That's why.
A brain tumor.
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
How long has she been sick for?
We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal. She has a year to live. At most. That's what the doctor told me. And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Yeah, she meant it. About her disease.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects, nausea and dizziness. Sometimes her hands and legs go numb. Sometimes she can't control her body temperature.
No, but I am kind of warm.
What? That was all caused by her brain tumor?
There has to be some way to save her.
Ordinary treatments won't work. But there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
Date, it's from Mizuki.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Ota sent you a picture. Did you get?
I have it now. Opening.
I'm going with the person I trust most. Please don't worry about me. Iris.
Iris.
I have tried calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn.
Yeah, not good.
Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Did something happen? What?
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most. Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But...
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
okay.
Date, the person in Iris's letter. Who do you think that is?
It has to be Renju.
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
I look up to him.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket,
He was looking for Iris.
I think Renju called
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89. And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately. Now think, Date. Where would Renju go? I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemnis Gate, but no one was there.
Alright, not Lone's Gate. Sunfish Pocket?
Ota already searched Sunfish Pocket. It's open for business. Iris was not there. I didn't ask about Renju, but I am sure
Nope. Okay, what about his house?
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ. If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
Yeah, sick drifts. Yep, and we're in here under thankfully good circumstances overall compared to the other route, where in the best circumstances Iris had her fucking eye ripped out and Ota got stabbed.
There is no one here.
Damn. Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
No living organisms detected.
Then
No living organisms detected.
you mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
Oh. X-ray.
No. This can't be.
Yep. So the entire time his body was here, and they never noticed in in the side B.
Iris. Iris.
You know it's not Iris.
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelion.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Name 5 things that are not Jackie Chan.
First question.
Fish, water, trident, Jackie Chan.
The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation, but even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
Ice cream?
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
To preserve something.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
Missing its right eye, not left.
That is a unique factor, but there was something else. Something more peculiar.
Yeah, that's not it. It was hidden.
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why there? The ocean is right here. If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
But we do not know for certain that the culprit was attempting to dispose of the body. There is something more unusual.
It was completely frozen.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read negative with Iris's weight. Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask?
105.
It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
You mean...
You mean?
You've got it.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You
Thank
mean
God.
after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size. This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet.
We'll let him have it.
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then. Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
10 years.
Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown, but there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene: Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Renju?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need...
So Sejima.
Iba. Who?
Unknown.
Alright, let's talk with the politician.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
Too bad, cry about it.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman.
I love that line.
You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago. Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two, and that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary, the same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
It's worth a shot.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Ah!
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
The cheeky cunts.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
All right, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
Sunday night.
That was the second time, when my body was out of commission and you went...
Oh.
I'm not
right.
talking about that. I'm talking about the very first.
Yeah. So that was on Saturday night. I think we did the
3 days
Somnium.
ago. Saturday night when
Yes, in the Somnium world. We saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Adrian.
Adrian? Adrian! No, of course not.
Oh yeah,
now
it's
I
Alice.
know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice? Adrian!
Rocky!
Adrian!
Rocky!
But seriously, I am talking about the corpse. Do you think you should be joking at a time like this?
It was Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being but prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, the Kume Shrine.
The shrine.
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay,
Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot No More Heroes referenced it. I can't wait for the console port to actually runs at a good frame rate. I like playing on Switch, but I really do want to play it at like all 60 FPS.
did you find Iris?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Okay, we need to talk about the corpse. But first, what are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things like what gluten-free means and eyelash extensions and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here, but it looks like I was wrong.
Where's Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
About Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask. You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris. Al, your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89, and that might lead me to Iris.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice. It was about a month ago. I saw my dad. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift, and then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Why didn't you call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't, so I went to Iris's house. Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki? Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Yep, so she went through the exact same experience. Well, roughly.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some... I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, in exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Okay, yeah, I have it brewing. Just give me a moment. Yeah, because I'm like trucking on some pretty light sleep, so I'm like, as I kept dozing off, he kept noticing like pauses. Ooh. In the meantime, though, how have you all been tonight? Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sleep well this weekend. Only have that one shift for work, and then we're good. Give me another moment. I'm gonna check up on the coffee real quick. Okay, yeah, it's got a bit. So I'm just playing that. Okay, good. Glad to hear you're both doing well. I'll see. I'm definitely gonna cut that one out of the VOD because I don't even want to think about all that. Oh Lord. Okay, let's continue learning about the
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse, and he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company, and the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long was he managing the warehouse for?
Hey, Mizuki, how long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years, that's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Yeah, something's up.
I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Ey, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance.
Boy, she really looks familiar.
A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Ey, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Alice's... Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renji. But why? Monika's body was found just now, but even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss.
Boy.
Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Imagine hearing about that. Hearing first that, like, oh man, sorry to report your daughter's dead. Freaking out, and then them explaining it, and then realizing, wait, that's not her. Oh god.
Roger that.
Let's go over to Abyss.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Yeah, we already know.
Because that body isn't Iris. And you know it.
Oh, okay, hold on. I think the coffee's ready. Be right back.
Are you serious?
Alright, I'm back. Hey, Trashmana-san. Going pretty good. We are on True Route, and we're about to do Hitomi's Somnium.
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime, illegally disposing of a body, and we can prove it.
Where Monica was found.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found.
Oh.
It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now, and witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago, and you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything!
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but...
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't!
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes!
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
What does happen after 6 minutes? What are you two hiding?
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Ah,
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
happy Pride.
Well, first off, it could be 7 or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed. But there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
Yep. Body swapping.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Anything else?
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
What's in the steel shelf? Alright.
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you.
His face off. His face off.
A Project Sync is a top secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
Remember what I told you earlier? Are you listening to me?
No.
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood.
So yeah, pretty big fucking news. And it really makes you wonder. Because remember, there is a prototype sync machine out there.
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
My, how ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
What a hero.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
The light over there. Is that a firefly? Somnium scan. Activate. It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Also, actually, hold on just one moment. Alright.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
What happened?
It doesn't have any particular smell, but for some reason I nearly blacked out.
Maybe it's poisonous. Be careful.
What's this? Caring words from you, Date. What are you hiding? A flower?
Let's worship it.
Worship?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead. It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, I'm also probably gonna wait a bit because I was gonna grab an Xbox, but I'm probably gonna wait until after I get off work tomorrow to play it, which means I'll probably just get it on Steam and join like everyone else.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside. I cannot see anything.
Did you notice anything?
I did hear the faint sound of the wind.
It must be hollow on the inside.
A hole in a tree. I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Yeah, chances are it will publish at what's it, the 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or something like that, and I'll be at work until 6:30 p.m. So at that point, I may as well just go for Steam.
I fell.
But yeah,
I am still in the forest.
and of course on Xbox, it's already. I think it's out literally right now. Actually, it just hit 12
It's darker
o'clock.
than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
5 minutes left, Date.
a hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Let's stick our hand inside of it.
I am not going to be sucked in.
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
At least you're being honest.
Renju Okiura. Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
It's worth a shot.
Renju...
Let's inspect him.
He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Minutes.
A rock. But it's...
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
a rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Oh, wait, why is... Oh, okay. Sorry, I was downloading the first VOD and it started auto-playing right in my ear. I got thrown off.
A rock.
Let's investigate the rock.
This is a simple rock, but...
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be. Renju...
Hit him.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Yeah, he still deserves it. Somehow. Don't ask me for explanation.
Minutes, Date.
Hey, Jahan, I realize we haven't flirted with him.
Renju... Yoo-hoo! Come get some of this. Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
It is right. I might need to do a restart because...
A hole.
Let's try and peek inside of it.
I cannot see anything.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing from.
Oh.
What?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A hole. Understood. I will do my best. This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Renju.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to do a jump back to the first point. Alright. Let's go back to
A hole in a tree. I am not go-
Alright. Hole in Tree 2.
5 minutes left, Date.
A hole in the tree. Understood. Renju, look at this. Wait!
Renju, stop!
But we already got that tree.
Minutes.
Hole.
What is this hole? Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bye.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
Minutes, Date.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna get anywhere with this.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Capybara.
Those are pretty big.
Let's scream.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink, but still.
It worked.
Hitomi, stop. That's Hitomi. Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
That's it. A rock. Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well?
No, of course not.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Oh boy.
A hole in a tree. A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
Yeah, I forgot how cryptic this Somnium is.
You have 1 minute left.
That's... Wait!
Follow her!
On it!
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I forgot about the map. Oh no. Yeah, we're not.
What?
4 minutes.
Those are pretty...
Three minutes, Date.
That's Hitomi.
I was literally right there.
A lot. Date, what is going on?
I don't know, it's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A Lycaris flower. Let's do it. What?
Is it gonna let me investigate it?
A
Oh,
large
okay.
hole.
Just in case, let me see. Oh, there's nothing else here I can do, can I? Let's hope this is the final one then.
A large. We've come this far. Huh?
Okay, cool, we did it.
That is.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains, and you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
Alright. God, I'm so glad that baby Iris looks normal compared to the Zero Time Dilemma baby.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you, and especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
I'd actually never made the connection between the two, but yeah, shit, you're right.
There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case. It's a GPS transmitter, just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan,
Bullshit.
but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
Who was he?
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima, the son of So and his late wife. Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know.
Preteen antics.
I can't imagine. Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them. So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men. He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything. Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home, but we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
Giving a baby to a mob doctor is a very Renju move. Even if you trusted him, it's still a Renju move.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here?
Yeah. Cover her.
Just a minute.
God, this game's sound design is fucking sickening.
The Kumakura people covered Monica's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw. Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be...
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone.
Anyone?
He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monika's baby. We had to. No matter what.
Okay. I understand.
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monika's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it, but it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry, I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monika.
I get what he was going for with this, but Jesus Christ.
Monika, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monika. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monika.
A sofa.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monika. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way, but you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come, so wait until the right moment.
You get the birth certificate?
Mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monika. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monika for all this.
Really?
Why you phrase it like that?
As soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother.
God, Renju, you're always were a fucking weirdo.
Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh? I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, and the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monika uses the character for love. And Monika reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And eye, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her, Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep, and I always needed to put her to bed so carefully.
Yeah, and also normal baby noises compared to Zero Time Dilemma, which had one soundbite they looped for the entire scene. Also, yes, this baby will indeed commit war crimes.
It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again, so I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away, but my hands were full. Raising Iris, I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mommy, I won race today! Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again! Mommy, you are so good at dancing! Mommy, pancakes are done! Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it! My body dances on its own! Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy! Do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world! Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again, too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Ranger was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan.
I actually didn't even catch the...
If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law, and the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father, and even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris, but fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly
I figured.
collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was
nanomachines.
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and they can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money, but I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late, so I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Sosajima. Two days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse.
Yeah, so we're finally getting this
He agreed
explanation.
to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was phased, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her.
0 the 4th.
You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito. Not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras, even if he found out who I was. Without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse. I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back, but then something unexpected happened.
That was when we came on the scene.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
That was something else. I forgot how long that entire stretch was.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima.
Yeah.
That is why Hitomi... She was the one who called...
Yeah, we just call it this. It's
On
I'm sorry, we're just gonna skip by it only because we just went through that entire...
learned so far.
We went through the entirety of
There are
that
some things I have yet
already.
to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her... Date, snap out of it!
I probably don't have to ask, But let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what...
I put Monica's body back under the hood of the Ford.
Makes sense.
Yep, so she put the body back
That's
in.
why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene.
And that's why it disappeared, and we thought that Iris came
It
back
makes
to life.
perfect sense now that I have the facts. Iris did not resurrect. The body did not disappear.
Yeah.
Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple.
Simple. Why did Rohan remove Monica's eye?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
And you tell Renju about blackmailing So.
All of this was my idea.
Understandable. Okay, so let's
There are still a
wrap
few
this up.
loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami. Her murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So. We can think about it later. More importantly...
Wait. Where are you going?
To look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Do you know something?
Yes.
How do you know where she is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju. What location?
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Date. Run!
Boss!
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monica's murder.
Monica? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Tsujima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation as of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
Huh. Funny.
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Funny. No.
Iva, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Get owned, bitch. Happy Pride.
Now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
Alright. Yeah, we're definitely finishing this then.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
How did you know that?
Date, I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory. They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights.
Why didn't you ban him?
I summon some ice, but that will only buy time. I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is melted, Peter will be able to access Watch It, my core programming. He would be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, but they are attempting to limit your power by removing you from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours, or else I will cease to exist.
Date? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just...
All right. Now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
4 hours is all I have to spare with you.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Is that...
Prototype sync machine is here. Yeah, and Renju is super fucking dead.
Renju?
Yep, another lock, but thankfully we're already pretty much able to just hop over and get that unlocked. But yeah, at this rate we can get this finished. Yeah, so hold on, I'm gonna very quickly end the stream and then kind of reboot it, just kind of splice the segment. Just one moment.